breaking news.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has said peace with Ukraine will only take place when we achieve our objectives. He was fielding questions from journalists and ordinary Russians in his first marathon news conference since the full-scale invasion of Ukraine began in February 2022. Much of the largely choreographed event focused on what he calls the special military operation in Ukraine. He insisted the situation was improving throughout the front line. The Direct Line program, televised for more than 4 hours by most major channels, began with President Putin telling Russians, "The existence of our country without sovereignty is impossible. It will simply not exist." He added that Russia's economy was strong for a time of war, and the topic of conversation quickly moved to Ukraine. 617,000 Russians fighting in Ukraine. Mr. Putin said that there will be peace in Ukraine when we achieve our objectives. Those objectives do not change, he said, listing denazification, demilitarization, and its neutral status. These are themes he has highlighted from the start of the war. At one point he revealed that Russia currently has a total of 617,000 troops fighting in Ukraine. He also claimed that on top of 300,000 people called up for service last year, another 486,000 have signed up voluntarily as contract soldiers. The stream of our men who are ready to defend the interests of the homeland with weapons in their hands is not diminishing, he said. Altogether there will be just under 500,000 men by the end of this year. Why do we need a mobilization? He gave no number of military losses, but disclosed that children of people within his close circle have fought for so-called private military companies, and a number of people close to me have died. A classified U.S. intelligence report estimated this week that 315,000 Russian soldiers had been either killed or wounded since the war began, which it said was almost 90% of Russia's military personnel at the start of the invasion.